Good day everyone, and welcome back to my channel. February's theme is wholly inspired by a book that came out in January, and I'm sure most of you know what that is. But we are going to do a writer's quadrant / dark academia theme, and I've seen so many dark academia themes for February already, but I don't know, I just couldn't help myself. I really wanted to do dark academia, but I also wanted to include dragons, so I'm calling it Writer's Quadrant. So like my previous months before, I have planned this out already and have all my pieces laid out and all of the stuff that I need. So I'm basically going through now and just getting everything set up and put together, honestly, because I don't know, I don't want to show you guys my process, because my process literally takes me days just sitting here and thinking how I want to do my spreads, which is crazy. I mean, it shouldn't really take me that long, I don't feel like, but I don't know, I'm a perfectionist and everything has to be perfect, and sometimes when it's not, I just don't feel like doing it. I don't know, is that just me or is everybody else like that as well? But anyway, we're going to go through and create kind of like a split in the page. So I'm going to make it basically look like it's a black page, but it's ripped down the center with white. I don't know, I kind of just thought it would be a cool thing to do, and so we're doing it. I'm also putting in a couple of these cream colored pieces under the black just to give it a little bit more definition. And I don't know, I think I saw it on a pin recently and I just really like the look of it. Also, if you catch somebody talking in the background, my partner is currently on the phone with his family, and this is the only time I'm going to get to record this, so you might hear bits and pieces of that here and there, but I'm going to try and keep my mic close so it doesn't come through. Now, unlike January, I did not get to make stickers for this month myself. There's just a lot going on in January and I did not have the time. So I scoured Pinterest for pictures of dragons, pictures of castles, and used those for this setup. But I did print them out on sticker paper, so all I had to do was just peel the backing off and stick them in instead of using glue all over the place. And I'm also using one of my cutout windows that I got from an order I made with Chamber of Thistle. I had been wanting to use them since I ordered, but I had no theme ready for them yet, so I'm glad I'm finally getting to put them into this theme. I'm definitely keeping with the collage heavy aspect that I've been doing recently. I don't know, I really am enjoying getting to collage things together, put stuff on top of each other. I have been taking a lot of inspiration from Savannah Scribbles. I don't know, I think she's just like the goat when it comes to dark collaging, and I don't know, I just really enjoy her aesthetic, so I've been taking a lot of inspiration from her recently. And of course, since this theme is, you know, Writer's Quadrant, I have to include little dragons all throughout, so get prepared for that. And the sticker was giving me quite a bit of trouble. I had to cut them really close to the edge because I did not want any white showing, and so it kind of stuck a little bit to the paper, but we got it off of there and we got it in the book, so that's okay. But now I'm gonna let it run and we'll come back when we get to the next spread. Alright, now that that's done, it's time to move on to the calendar spread. And I know that I said in January that I was going to be doing my calendar the same as that for a while, but I went ahead and changed it up already. I don't know, I felt like the calendar that I had been doing for January and December just didn't fit the theme quite like I wanted it to. So I wanted to make a separate calendar that was more fitting of this theme. So we're going through on craft sticker paper, and I'm making the calendar with like squiggly lines, and then we're going to cut it out and place it on top of black paper and rip the black paper around it. And I think it makes a really cool calendar, and it gives it depth and dimension. And of course I'm going to do some more collaging around the calendar, behind the calendar, to kind of tie it all in. But that's pretty much it for this spread, so I'm gonna leave you guys with it, and then we'll come back again when I get to the next spread. Alright, now that that's done, we're going to move on to my habit tracker spread. Now for this spread, I thought it would be a fun idea to do the calendars kind of like ripped parchment. So I put all of the little calendars on craft paper, that's sticker paper, and then we're going to take it off, and I'm just going to rip around each calendar. And yeah, they'll be put in like little ripped pieces of parchment. And I don't know, I thought that fit pretty well with the theme and the book series in general. And I know that this theme is inspired by the writer's quadrant, but I have to put a little bit of the scribe quadrant in there as well. So this was my little nod to that. And I feel like every time I do one of these, I have less and less to say when it comes to me making my spreads, because I honestly don't know what else to say about this one, so I'm just gonna let it roll again, and I will see you guys when it comes to the weekly, I guess. Alright, now it's time for the final spread, which will be my weekly. I feel like this is a pretty simple layout that I do quite often, so there's not really much to this one other than the collaging aspect that I'm doing. I'm making it so it looks like it's ripped out of a book, I guess, because the pages will be on both sides and they will be connecting like they've been torn out of a book, which I also thought was fitting since reading the last book recently. But yeah, I'm just gonna again let it roll and I'll come back when it's time for the flip through. Alright, now it's time for the flip through. And you know, just like the normal, if you guys made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you could put like a little dagger emoji in your comment, so that way I know you watched it all the way to the end, I would appreciate that. But yeah, here is my Writer's Quadrant theme for February. And thank you guys so much for watching. I guess I'll see you hopefully sometime at the end of February for my reading journal update. But if I don't finish it, then I will see you in March. Bye!